Well, here we are back again, and boy, am I lucky I came. Something happened to the solar system while I was gone, and I had the refrigerator running, and it completely drained the batteries to nothing. So I'm running the generator. Maybe you can hear it in the background, trying to get the batteries topped back off, but I'm not getting any power from the solar panels, and there should be enough to give me 2 or 3 amps right now, even though it's getting late in the day. So I got to work on that right now. But this is the weekend that I'm hoping to do a little bit of spring prep for the cabin. I'm going to hook up my water system again and start collecting water that way. And I got some neat new pieces for it that I'll share with you. Wander around, and I don't know if we can see it, but way back there, my logs for the log cabin are out of the snow. So I might try to do a little bit of removing bark this weekend as well to stay warm. So anyway, it's supposed to snow tonight again up here, but I got to get to work on that solar system, so tomorrow we can start charging and get those batteries back up to speed. So I'm not sure how much I'll be talking with you tonight. I got to get dinner, I got to get the cabin warmed up and heated, I got to get the batteries fixed, the solar panels, and I got to do that all in the next about hour and a half before the sun goes down and gets completely dark. So if we don't talk later now, I will see you in the morning. Thanks. Well, good morning. Not what I expected. It is, boy, it's not even 20 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Looking over my thermometer. And this is, what, April 16th? Something like that. A lot of the snow melted, because remember before it was as high as the edge of this deck, but that's gone now. So I'm going to do a little cleanup here, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what we're going to do the rest of the day. So remember the huge piles of snow I was walking through in drifts? Everything's almost gone, but this is what was under the snow that I didn't get to when I was burning that pile. So I'm going to burn the rest of this today. The snow has gone down enough that it's going to allow that. And up over here is my pile of wood for the log cabin. So I'm going to get over there to do something as well. So I'll check in a minute and give you the rest of what's going on today. Not too sure I was expecting this at all. Forecast today is supposed to be partly sunny and 50s. It's 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -7 Celsius. I'm having to run the generator because we've had now 4 straight days of clouds, and to keep my refrigerator in good shape, I got to do that. So today, here's what we're doing. I'm going to try to burn the rest of that pile I just showed you. Try to keep the panels as clear as possible, and then I'm going to try to take some bark off my logs, start prepping for that spring build of that cabin. So that's kind of the plan for today. Tomorrow I brought up some pieces to work on my water collection system, and I'm definitely going to give it a bit of an upgrade. I also have to wash the inside of the tank, and then I brought a bunch of water to empty into it so we can start the year with brand new fresh water. And with that new cover on it, we shouldn't end up with any algae or any growth inside the tank, and it should help keep it warmer. So that's kind of my short-term plans right now. Depending on how this weather plays out, that might change. So I can't keep my car down here if it keeps snowing like this, because it was questionable getting in right now. And if we get 4 or 5 inches of snow, I got to get the heck out of here in a hurry. So see you in a bit. Time to sit and relax, enjoy the fire for a little bit. Pile is gone, all cleaned up. So next thing we're going to do is work on the logs for the log cabin, and that's just basically going to be digging them out and starting to do some peeling. I'm going to have to use my chainsaw to get a lot of the kind of base of branches that are on the trees. They're blocking me as I try to peel. So I'm going to first trim a bunch of those off and see if I can't get a log or two done today. But that's really about it for the day, I guess. Oh, got to check the trail cams yet. I checked the ones around the cabin, and bunnies is all that was on there. I'm guessing down the hill there's going to be more, because some of the folks around here have gotten mountain lions, and actually there's 3 mountain lions that are wandering around together. So I hope I caught them on my trail cam as well. So let's just sit and enjoy for a minute though, and relax. Like the new addition? Last time I was out here, I took a couple of sticks to the face. So I decided to get one of these to help protect myself with some built-in ear protection, and love it. Now I won't forget my ear protection when I come out. Well, now air can flow through this, start to dry it out. All right. See what else we can get done. Well, compared to last fall, this is easy. Now that the tree isn't frozen, it's still wet from the winter. It's actually peeling pretty well. So we'll see what we can get peeled today. there you go. That is the first ever log I've peeled in my 57 years of life. So I'll try to get a couple more this afternoon, but it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go eat. So we got a couple of things we're gonna do probably later today. I can't unhook my solar panels to put them through my white piping here until the sun's gone. We're generating an unbelievable amount of power, but I bent the plastic pipe to go way up underneath the, as you can see, right there. I bent it 90 degrees and brought it way up. So we'll seal the top of this once we put our red and black cable in. It's gonna go this way and then down under the house, and I will turn it so it comes back up under the house as well. But next thing we're gonna do is right here. We're gonna get the cover off this, and since it finally got nice today, we are going to wash or clean. I bought a long skinny brush to clean the inside of that out, and we're gonna get this all hooked up yet today. So bear with me. So here we go. Nice flexible brush. I can take it apart and shorten it up a bunch as well, and by unscrewing it, and that'll allow me to get all the way into the bottom of this. So that's going to be good. And I made this. So this is the lid for right here. And as you can see, I'll be able to thread it on now. And the angle is 45 to go right into this pipe. So the pipe is going to be sealed. And underneath it, I'm going to put a screen. I don't know if you can even see that, but that's going to go over the hole first. Then this will get threaded onto the top of that, and it'll keep any debris from getting in there. Then, if the water gets too high, it will come bubbling right out the top, and it's okay if it runs across the top of this. I don't mind that. But by having that netting in there, nothing small that comes down the water feed there, or nothing can get in from the top here. Now I will have to probably take it apart every now and again to make sure that that it's not plugging up that screen underneath there, and replace it on occasion. But I think initially I'm gonna try it and see how it works out. So let's get after this. Completely melted, and it's been way below freezing recently, way below. So that tank is disgusting in there. All right, I'm gonna get my small ladder to work on this. I think taking that off might be a good idea. I'm gonna need to cut it anyway, so. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's look inside here. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. And we only use this for our showers and washing dishes and stuff, so it doesn't need to be potable. All right, we're gonna put the rest of this together now and get it ready for some water. All right, let's mark this to cut it the right length. Ah, didn't bring a pencil. Why not use a drywall knife, huh? Wow, that thing actually cut really, really well. Oh, for a first fitting, I like that a lot. Okay, I gotta take it back off, put my screen in first, then it's gonna be done. Love it. I made a boo-boo. I cut it when I had the ends up, and now I'm short by 6 inches. Crap. What was I thinking? So, I need to extend this thing now. Live and learn, you know, make mistakes doing and building stuff, and all you can do is work to get better every time. And you know, I messed this one up. I think I've got the parts though to lengthen it and make it work. So I'll take a look in my stash. Well, it's not the same color, but it's got the extension already glued on. So I'm gonna have to make it work because I gotta have this going today. So let's see how short we are. Three and 3/4 it needs to be from the inside. Can't mess this up. So there's a little lip inside here, and from that inside of that lip, it's got to be 3 3/4. So I know you all can't hear it, but there are grouse, like in my last video I showed. They're way back there in the woods, actually right where we were last time when we videoed them, and they are talking right now. So I think we're past mating season. I think it's time for them to be, you know, on their nests, but whoever knows. This has been such a weird year. Measure twice. Here we go. right. All right. Ah. There is always a fix. Might not be the prettiest fix, but there's always a fix. We are ready. I'll put my ball in the bottom. I'll show you that actually. I guess this is as good a time as any to show you how this works. So this big 4-inch pipe works as my wash off the roof. So it's open directly up to the top where the rain gutter is, and I've got a mesh plug in the top of that to catch the majority of the small needles and things like that. So the water runs off of there, it runs down into this pipe, and there's a ball inside. This ball is going to go inside and it floats in, and as the water rises in here, and this is the dirty water that came off the roof, goes up, 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 up. There's a reducer up there. It hits that, it stops right there, and it seals off the water that is dirty from below from going over into the tank. Then this is about 4 gallons here, 5 gallons. Then it'll bypass, or it won't drop down anymore. It'll kick into the bypass and go down into the tank. So the water should be relatively clean. Is it 100%? No, you still get some debris inside there, but at least it takes the majority of the sediment, dirt, maybe bird poop, maybe ash from this chimney, and cleans the majority of that out before it ever gets into the tank. I have a little spigot on the end, so this is going to get plugged with this, and I hooked a little hose up to it, and anytime I come out here, I drain this, and I use it to water different plants around the place, because it is good rainwater coming off. So anyway, that's how that all works. So there we go. Now we just need water, and it's okay if it leaks a little bit around the bottom. And the reason that's okay is that we want this thing to drain after every wash or every rain, and that way we're going to have the ability to catch a bunch of dirty water again. So this can get hooked up now. I didn't close my valve. There we go. Plumb this way, plumb this way. So we are ready for rain to start coming down. I cleaned out all the gutters last fall before winter hit on us, and the screens up there, so that all should be clean. This is 100% ready now for the summer and to start capturing water for showers. Log number 4. Yes, 4 logs today I did. In addition to burning that pile, getting other stuff going. So all I need to do yet tonight is redo that solar cable. And shoot, man, I might be done then for the trip. I still haven't gone down, check the trail cam. I got to do that yet too. So let's get to work on the solar. There we go. Woohoo! We're gonna build this cabin whether the snow wants me to or not. How about this for fun? They call this gravel. And if you look, it's just chunks of snow and ice, kind of. So you can hear it on top of the roof, but man, I got done with what I was doing just in time. So, woo, fun day of weather. Got the generator going again. Isn't this fun? I'll show you what I finished up. So, new cable. I'll clean that up on top as well. Goes down 90 degrees. I'll dig this in. Eventually underneath, all in an angle to keep moisture away. So, whew, it's been a good day. But look at this crap. Unbelievable. I guess I'm going in, time to make some dinner. Here's just a quick little view of what we're working on tonight. We're gonna sear up some sirloin venison sirloin. I'm gonna make garlic toast. And then in here, I've got potatoes and olive oil. So, gonna have a nice meal. That's all you're gonna get of it though, to see. Man, that sounds good. And I love this little toast maker right on top of the stove. There you go. I know it looks very, very bland. Everything's like brown and tan, but it's sirloin steak from the deer I got. Cut up some potatoes, did them in olive oil, then some garlic toast, big old glass of milk. Hopefully this will help me recover and get back to work tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. So today we are wrapping up early. One of my good friends is having a baby shower, so I got to get back to town for that. But I'm really happy with what we got accomplished. I mean, I did everything yesterday that I thought I'd have to work into today. And then I cleaned up a bit last night as well to, be prepared. So had a bowl of cereal, got the cabin prepped, and I'm about ready to head my butt home. But I think I'm most excited about of everything was back there. You can kind of see it in a left-hand side of the screen is peeling those logs and getting ready to really start building that log cabin. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Kind of a whirlwind of activities, big time whirlwind of weather, and just a great time. So again, hope you enjoyed it, and remember, do it yourself.